Hey guys, this is Surelog, and thanks again for watching. We're going to play some more Diablo 3 on my Witch Doctor. Let's go ahead and look over the gear today. I'm going to be using two new builds. This is a live commentary, so I apologize ahead of time. I know it might not be the most professional. I can have some problems with the ums and the and the yells and the screams and the scares. But anyways, let's go over the gear. Let's go over everything and take a look at everything. Okay, so let's take a look at the gear because I got a few questions last video asking about gear and how I have my stats. There's my details right there, and I'll actually go into more detail. You guys can see over here. These are my current stats. Basically, 21 DPS. My life is very low. It's at 29k, almost 30k. Well, not really. I guess it's 900 away from 30k. Anyway, 29k. It's not that bad, right? Okay, so 29k, but the resist, I have them all up to 400 plus resist. And then the damage, I recently bought, oh my god, you guys don't even know how much I spent on this goddamn weapon. I bought this weapon, and I'm at almost 2.2k DPS. And of course, if I add my buff, I'm over like 30 something k DPS, doing roughly 60k damage with bears. Okay, now that's great. Bears are just wonderful, aren't they? Because you guys have probably used that build. It's not my build, okay? I don't ever claim a build because builds are all over the place on the internet. And I'm sure if I claimed a build or if I claimed to discover something, which I didn't anyways, I probably got it from a forum at some point, then I would have my ass handed to me. People would be, yeah, I came up with that build first. No, whatever, I don't care. Anyways, look. Here's the stuff I got right now. I need a couple upgrades. I do need a new ring. I could probably use some new boots. And I just got this new ring. I am enjoying it. Look at the resist all elements on there. Oh, it's fantastic. Now, here's the thing. I can kill the butcher in under a minute. I know it's not particularly amazing. I know there's guys that can kill the butcher in like, 6 seconds flat and stuff like that. But I can kill the butcher in under a minute, and yet Act 2 is kicking my ass. So I've been doing a lot of, and I apologize, I know there's not any gameplay going right now, it's just me talking, but I've been going over, well, you guys can look at my stats, so I've been going over a whole bunch of different builds and gear and stuff like that. I've gone from one-handed weapons to two-handed weapons, back to one-handed weapons, because of the faster cast rate, so they say, I guess. I've been so frustrated with Act 2 that, I've been searching the forums. I wrote on the internet, I said, hey, what are you guys doing for Act 2? Who the hell's getting through Act 2? A lot of witch doctors are saying, look, man, Act 2 is a run. You just you've run. That's what I've been gathering. They're just saying Act 2 is so much fucking harder than Act 1. It's unimaginable. You can go through Act 1 100 times, not have any problems with any of the rares, but then you come to Act 2 and it's a whole new fucking game. So I've been switching my builds and changing my builds, and I got two builds now. I got one build for Act 1, which is to help me farm and get gear, and it does fucking fuck ton of damage. Got another build for Act 2, which lets me keep my distance and kite. So we're gonna go over the two builds real quick. And we're gonna have some fun. So let's try it out. Now the first build I'm gonna use is my typical zombie bear build. Okay, this is nothing new. You guys saw this in my last video. Maybe a few new things. I think maybe I changed out Grasp of the Dead. It's still a Vision Quest build. Pierce the Veil, whatever. Pierce the Veil. I feel like I'm killing a baby cow every time I say that. Anyways, Spirit Vessel for the passives, and then Big Bag Voodoo, Fetish Army, all that good stuff. And of course, I'm bringing the Templar along, who's, he's missing some gear. He could use some gear. And in fact, I think that's actually why I've been saving some of this stuff, is just to give that to him. I think this is a good one. That one's probably okay. What am I going to do? I'll give him this one. And so, auction house is down. Isn't that just fantastic? So, I've been sitting here waiting for the auction house to come back up. That sucks. Let's see. Each weapon, he's not ever going to get a kill. Melee attacker takes 100. Yeah, let's do that. So, yeah, I'm running out of those. Now, we'll go over the gear real quick again, and then we'll have some fun. So, I got a really high DPS weapon. This is about 2 million to buy, and I know a lot of you guys are saying, well, you got ripped off. Well, here's the thing. I don't see you guys selling me anything. All right, I have to buy this shit off the auction house. This is the cheapest deal I saw on such a high weapon, high damaging weapon with the stats that I enjoy, intelligence especially, but it's also got vitality on it. And then I have a lot of gear, and you guys can just kind of pause as you want, as I'm going to go around. I have a lot of gear with a lot of damage resist. Now this amulet is a fucking fantastic amulet. I don't know when I'm going to find something better. And this is a level 48 amulet. So, I mean, I could definitely find better. You know, a lot of my gear has resist all on it. Resistance seems to be very popular. But I think I've come to the conclusion that in Act 2, you get your ass kicked so fucking fast, there's no goddamn point in having any resist or any health. Because everything goddamn near one-shots you anyways. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to go ahead and go in. We're going to try the zombie build. Let's do this as I jap through here. And just kind of talk your all's ear a little bit, as it is a live commentary. And we're going to see what I can do. I wasted my time right there. I just felt like, you know, I'm going too slow. I think I'll put Spirit Walk. You enjoy how I have to go realize what that spell was? Oh, that's Spirit Walk. Okay. I'm also going to, you know, if you guys enjoy this video, hit that thumb up on my little, while I do my little crusade of walking here. That has been working really, really well for me, guys. It's been awesome. Thank you so much for the support. It's been keeping me in the game, keeping me making videos. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so blow the cooldowns. Now these first little guys, they shouldn't be too bad. But now with these, man, you better keep an eye out. I like to put Grasp of the Dead on, just to try to slow those efforts down. You gotta be careful. They shoot little buggies at you. Okay, not cool. He, you know, appears right under me, and I think he just disappeared. Okay, so before I go in there, what I'm going to like to do is I'm going to like to kind of wait. Oh, bugs. And I already casted my spell, so I got hit by a few bugs. Oh, shit. See, I'm getting way too close. Come on. Oh, going to siphon some life. Oh, he's moving. Get him. Okay, see, I'm doing good damage here. But you know what? I can't stand this place, so I'm just going to run for it. I want to get out of it. The bugs, we know they're in there. Okay, you guys figured that probably out by hell. Okay, there's no. Let's just run for it. Spirit walking, running for it. Okay.
There is no
and I don't know why I'm using these health potions, these weak ass health potions. I could definitely be switching those out, and I'm low on those health potions, so that's gonna be an ordeal. Especially as I just wasted one. Oh yeah, that's awesome. You know, he hits me and damn near kills me. Now, granted, I don't have a lot of vitality. That's another thing. You know, I've been switching out from vitality to switching back to intel. From intel to vitality. From one-handers to two-handers. From two-handers to one-handers. To one-handers and a shield. And everything in between. And awesome. We're making progress. I'm pushing through. So, you probably can kind of see that there's some issues with this build right here. I'm getting too close. Witch doctors aren't supposed to be close. Now, maybe if I wait for my cooldowns every time, I could progress through. However, once you hit a rare pack, there's no waiting for cooldowns on a rare pack, because your first set of cooldowns is not going to kill them. You see? And so that's a problem. So I know I'm low on health. That sucks. I don't have Hex out, which would have been nice. Oh, but there's a healing well right here. Great. Let's continue on. I just want to try to run into something and see what we can do here. Kind of empty, as it usually is empty on the on the roads. And we're gonna go off-road a little bit. Yeah, here we go. And there's usually like a rare pack up on this left corner here. Okay, so I'm gonna blow some cooldowns. Siphon some guys.
A perfect strike.
Siphon some guys. That's just awful. Surelog, just awful.
Needs more time.
You know, my vision quest, I could definitely use a little bit more mana regen. Okay. Not bad, not bad. I'm actually not doing too bad. Things are surviving. Wow. Did my Templar make a kill? My Templar got a kill. Gonna run in. Siphon a little bit.
I do not have any potions.
Yeah, no potions left. Awesome. Running for the health globes. Globs. Gonna run. Put down some snare there. Run in. Oh, siphoned at the wrong time. That's gonna hurt me. Put down a snare. There you go. Run through it.
I am hurt.
And surprisingly, this is working out. I'm kind of just waiting to get to the first rare pack so you guys can see me get my ass handed to me. You know, I guess that's my ultimate goal, is to prove that this build is not that great. Okay. Died again. Kind of what I expected. Whatever. Okay. Regardless, I got to go get pots. What I'm going to do, I have to go get pots, okay? This is a legalized game. So I'm going to go get some pot, and then we are going to play with a new build, and we're going to see some of the pros and cons of that build that I've been working on and researching. We'll try that out. So I'll be right back with you guys in a second. All right. All right, guys. I got ahead and got my build ready for you. So let's take a look. Same gear, but you know, whatever. Now I actually really did try to use a shield for a while in the hopes that it would increase my block. It didn't. It kicked my ass. And so I also I go over two separate things. Like I have, like, what should I do? Should I, you know, this is one of those like, I really don't know. Armor is really important. Believe it or not, you got to be able to take some damage when you're in there. And so these have 480 armor, a little bit of life regen, and of course some fire resist, which is always helpful. And of course a little bit increase on the globe and health, whatever. That's nothing, but you know, 480 armor versus 276 armor, and it drops my intelligence. So I go from 1744. If I put these on, I'm now at 1685. So I'm losing quite a bit of DPS. You guys see 17.6, and then with these other ones, these old ones, 18.2. So I lose a little bit of damage, but I gain some survivability. So I kind of like, I run into this like, well, what should I do? I don't know what to do. So I'm gonna try it out with the damage. Or you know what? No. I'm gonna be running, so I should not have as much damage. I should have more damage and less AC because I'm gonna be running more. All right. So this build here is more of my kiting build. It's working a little bit. Rares, there's still a lot of rares where I'm like, fuck it, gotta run away. I just can't handle these guys. To me, I kind of feel like you almost have to completely outgear the area that you're in order to farm rares. I feel I outgear Act 1. So I can farm for rares in Act 1 with no problem. But when I come to Act 2 Inferno, they're kicking my ass. So maybe if I have Act 3, you know, resistance and HP and all that stuff, and I come back to Act 2, maybe it'll be easier. I don't know. From what I hear, Act 2 and beyond, that's where the real Inferno begins. Okay, so let's take a look at the skills once more, all over again, as I press random keys on my keyboard to bring up stuff. So here it is. It's Haunt. It's basically my Haunt with Resentful Spirit. Does a lot of extra damage. I mean, look at that, 575 weapon damage, 288% weapon damage over 2 seconds, and then 575 or 12. Of course, we got our Snare, which, you know, if I'm lucky to get it off, I try. Spirit Walk is for survivability, allows me to walk away from a fight for an additional 3 seconds. Wall of Zombies is a crowd control ability. Basically, if I put the wall of zombies, you know, they got to go around it. So it gives me more hits, basically. And if I can find a place to wedge it in where it's a choke point, works excellent. Hex, of course, which will give me some life, which is, you know, definitely a plus. And then, you know, some people go with, when I was reading about this build that someone did, they did something very similar with this, but they also went with, instead of Mass Confusion, they went with, where is it? Horrify. They went with Horrify, and I think it was Face of Death Horrify. Increased the radius of Horrify by 24 seconds. I'm going to decide against that. I went with Mass Confusion, basically, and decrease the cooldown so I could use it more often. Mass Confusion makes them hit each other, and it does they do a lot of damage to each other. The downside of this, you got to be right up on their ass to get them. So sometimes the best thing to do is really just to kind of run in, or you know, if they're getting on you, Spirit Walk, Mass Confuse, run out. And then for my passive skills, we're going with Blood Ritual. 15% of the mana is paid with your life. Also, you get 1% life regeneration, which is actually really, really nice. That 1% life regeneration means more to me than the 15% mana. Rush of Essence. 30% of their mana spells are returned over the course of 10 seconds. So, you know, it's allowing me to use Haunt a lot more, which I'm spamming the shit out of it. And, of course, Vision Quest. And, of course, I'm getting a comment here, and I feel bad. I can't. I'm actually going to tell him, hey, buddy, doing a video. Say hello. but can't really respond right now. Hit me back in 10. And so I actually want to say thanks again. I've given you guys out my my gamer tag. You guys haven't given me any free gear. I don't know why I'm not getting any free gear, but you guys have been. I've done a couple runs with you guys in Act 1 and Act 1 Inferno. I've helped you guys out a little bit there. I don't do power leveling, so please don't bother me about power leveling. If farming for gear is one thing, but asking me to come out and power level you is another, and so I don't really do that. So I apologize ahead of time. So here I am. Now this obviously would work a lot better with having a little movement speed on my boots, and you can just see it does a phenomenal amount of damage. We're just gonna let him die.
Needs more time.
These are relatively easy mobs, but this is where it really helps. You see the little bugs? Those it really helps with the bugs. Now you should always have your hex out. Always have the hex out so that he can heal you with his hedge magic. Always have the hex out. That's all I mean, that's as much as I can say about it. Always have the hex out. Of course, this has still not been a very well tested build. It's not something I necessarily recommend. There are people that are using a lot of poison dart builds. Personally, I find poison darts to be boring. That's why I don't use them. I like the spells a lot more than poison darts. But some people use it. But it works really well on the flying bugs, providing you got a little time. Bring out the hex, and you know what? Let's rush in and mass confuse. Okay, now those guys are gonna hurt each other. We're gonna wall just to show it off a little bit. Nice. He increased my wall. Okay, these are wallers. Wallers are fucking bad. Oh, and I forgot to get... Oh, that's just awful. I forgot to get pots, which now I'm starting to realize. That's just awful. And so here we are. Those jumpers right there are nasty. I'm gonna use my... I saw those mortars coming in. The moment I saw them coming in, I went ahead and dipped out on that. Oh yeah, that's right. They have flying, so terrain does not bother them at all. And slowly but surely, we are killing these guys. Right? We are killing them. We're dodging bugs, and I'm gonna go ahead and use my my spirit walk just to get away from there. We're gonna go ahead and put up that, put up my hedge. Cast Mass Confuse. Now, Mass Confuse doesn't work as well on the rares, obviously, but man, does it help in big groups. So here I am, just kind of running. Now, you poor barbarians, you guys don't get to do this. Oh, yeah, that's nice, because that's fair. 2 fucking rare packs. Oh, yeah, in a group. Oh God, that's not fair at all. What the fuck? Ah! Wow, why'd I cast that? Oh, see, you get stupid when you... Oh, my God. Oh my God, this is so bad. Because that's what I needed. I needed 2 rares. Because this game wasn't hard enough. It just, I was playing easy mode. Just thought, what's going to make this harder? I wonder if they got Vortex and shielding and immune minions too. Because, this is not hard enough, apparently. Oh, there's a tomb. Not even going to dare try to go for it. Here we go. Let's choke him off right here. Oh, God. I forgot. We'll run up this way. My jaunt is giving me a little extra time there. Casting my hedge there. And I did lose some damage here, some DPS. I went from, like damn near 21, 22k to 18k DPS. Because I decided that I was going to, kite. And so I decided for some more survivability and stuff like that. Not the best idea. Okay.
Need more time.
Okay. Harry, fucking kill each other. Please kill each other. Do some damage to one another already. Of course, this is working well for me. This is working well for me because... This is working well for me because of the fact that they don't have Vortex or teleport or speed. But the moment they add teleport, vortex, or speed, just quit. Just quit, man. And like, this is almost not even worth it. These guys would have been so dead. And it's important that you don't run in a straight line when possible, because when they toss the mortars, they toss them in a position that's like right ahead of you. So if you're walking left and right and you're zigzagging like you're dodging a sniper, you'll be okay. All right. There we go. We're getting some damage in. I'm going to cast that. Oh, charm them. And that was a dumb move on my part. Here's the worst part. I'm going to come back, and they're going to have like full health probably. Oh, God. Nope, got lucky. They don't have full health. But I'm sure the other one does by now. I mean, how would it not? Zigzagging, dodging that sniper. Just keep casting that Horrify. This is really, honestly, this is a relatively easy pack to deal with. You know, these guys don't have vortex. They don't have speed. They don't have what's another annoying one? Shielding. You know, where only like 20% of my hits will actually hit. So, and that's something I'm really hoping that they work on in Diablo 3, as I'm hoping that in future patches we'll see less completely unkillable rares. You know, it's a little different on who's unkillable for who. I know for barbarians they have a hard time with vampire. I don't have as much of a hard time with vampire. Go ahead and do that. Oh, cast it. Go ahead and have them charm each other. They do. And he just killed them. See, I mean, they do a phenomenal amount of damage to each other when you charm them, and that's why I chose charm over Horrify. Okay, so we're making progress. Oh God, who called that? Who said I know that's gonna happen? Yeah, I do that. I do that all the time when I'm playing Inferno with a friend that hasn't played Inferno much. I'm like, yeah, let's go do some a gear run, because I can pretty much solo Inferno. Even with 2 players, I can pretty much solo it. Let's go do a gear run, and I must be missing one of them, because that was 2 of them. So where's the 3rd one? Because I didn't get any gear from that. Was he down here? Oh, no. Oh, there he is. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted to bring everybody along. Let's confuse him. Hopefully not get walled off. Sniper, sniper, zigzag, zigzag. Bring out the hedge. Oh my gosh. This is just madness here. What we got? They have, I don't even know what they have. Avenger? What's the Avenger one do, guys? If you know, please tell me. I haven't looked it up, but I don't really know what Avenger does. Maybe they get their full health when one of their friends dies and they're trying to get full health, and they get full health to avenge their friends. I don't know. I don't know what Avenger does. But this is a long, horrifying fight. And so I'm going to run in. I'm going to mass confuse them. I'm going to run back out. That's the joy of Jaunt, is that it gives you a lot of extra time. Snare that guy. Oh, it's so bad. Luckily, I got my hedge out healing me. So, you know, I haven't used hardly any. And that's another reason I like the Haunt. You saw it go right through. I'm gonna jaunt over here, hedge. We're gonna wall. I should have did this earlier.
Need more time.
Cast that. Okay. Ooh, that's a nasty wall. But yeah, tell me what Avenger does. I guess I'm gonna theorize. Not that I've looked it up. I'm sure it's somewhere on Google. But I'm sure that Avenger probably, what, maybe gives them full health after one of their buddies dies. That's the avenge part of it. Let's mass confuse them, run away. At the very least, one of them is not hitting me. That's nice. Get my hedge back out. Put down grasp to slow them down. you know, this build would also be very beneficial to those who have movement speed on their boots. An increase in movement speed, even just a little bit to get you away, is really nice. And I'm really surprised that I'm taking 2 packs of elites. Wow, he tried to cut me off. That was smart AI right there. Just, oh man, look at that. He's like cutting me off with, oh, we got a kill. Excellent. I should have known that because my NV came up. I hope these guys aren't healing. Electrified, Molten, Plague. Yeah, these guys are not that bad. But when you add things like, oh, I'm going to jaunt through that. There we go, just to get through it. But when you add things like Vortex to the whole thing, you know, that's and I know, once again, I'm a live commentary guy, so I apologize if I'm repeating myself, but I'm really hoping that in Diablo 3 that the next patch, I think they're supposed to come up with some concerns Monday about this, but supposedly they're going to bring up some player concerns, and that would be really cool. And I'm hoping that part of the player concerns that they're going to bring up is the unkillable rares. I completely understand making the game hard. I completely understand that, you know, we're supposed to kind of run into those packs of fucking crazy rares, but, you know, we just end up skipping them. And the crazy rares are just so fucking hard and impossible to kill. There's no reason. So is he running away? Is he going to come back? I'm not chasing him. Oh, we got a kill. Awesome. Okay, so there you guys see it. The build that I'm using today versus the build I was using yesterday. Now, Paladin, get off your feet, you weak ass. I'm still kind of, you know, tweaking it. This is not a perfect build by any means. Definitely could use some alterations to it. But that's where I kind of stand right now. Some people would say Vision Quest. Just get rid of Vision Quest. I have gotten rid of Vision Quest, found myself running low on mana, put it back up. You know, that's just what I enjoy. And it's a good, like, oh fuck, I'm running out of mana, blow everything method. So, you know, maybe I could even put something else there with Pierce the Veil or something like that. I don't know, but it's working out for me. So, once again, guys, I challenge you. I will do another video tomorrow, but today is going to be, well, I'll do another video if I get 100 likes on this video by the end of the day. If I get 100 likes on this video before tomorrow when I wake up, I will do another video immediately tomorrow. So I really appreciate the support. Let's hit the 100 likes, guys. If I get it, I'll put another video out. I'm upping the views because I got a lot of new subscribers. I got a lot of new people I got to challenge out there, so I appreciate it. And I will put both of these builds in the description. You guys can take a look at the description, decide what builds you want to do, and you know, kind of decipher what's your best gameplay. This build might work for you in Hell Act 1 if you're having a hard time in Hell Act 1. And so that's kind of the part of that. So once again, I challenge you guys, 100 likes. If you get 100 likes, I'll put another video out immediately tomorrow for you. And who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'll be in Act 3. No, probably not. The thing is I have a lot of schoolwork to do. So if you guys are going to take up my time, which I'm more than happy to give it to you, that's why I do these videos, I want to ensure that you guys are enjoying the content. Also, I will put my battle tag in the description. You guys can add me. There. Also, feel free to follow me on Twitter. Twitter is a great way to get a hold of me. I prefer Twitter over any other form of communication, to be totally honest. You have to imagine that I get a lot of people that talk to me in the game here. It doesn't bother me. I'm kind of used to it at this point. See, here I am out of mana, so I'm going to blow some stuff to get to mana. Blow some stuff. Anyways, so yeah, Twitter's a great thing because you only get 150 characters. And so I don't mind answering 150 characters, but when I get like long-winded emails or long-winded comments in Diablo, it's not that I'm ignoring you, I just might be too busy or too occupied at the time to really bother you. Not to mention I spend a lot of time just like hanging out at the main menu screen, so don't be upset if I don't respond to you. I'm not ignoring you, I'm just AFK. But I will put that in the description. You guys can add me and play with me, and no power leveling, but I will play some maybe Act 1 with you if I feel like it, because Lord knows I could definitely use more money. Everybody needs a little bit more money. So, all right, guys, this is Surelog. 100 likes. Let's do it. I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Surelog out.